How's it going, guys? Daniel here. Ekster sent me their Parliament wallet for over a year now, so I'm going to give you my thoughts on that. Also, they just sent me their aluminum series, which I've been using for a little bit, so you're going to hear some of my impressions on that. Also, I'm going to compare and let you guys see the difference between the two. So when I first saw the Parliament and got it in my hands, my first impression was it's pretty thick. It's not the slimmest because the previous wallets I have was thinner. But I do like how it does have that mechanism which fans out my cards for me, and since I've been using it for over a year, it's been muscle memory. I just placed my most used card at the very end of it so I can easily take it out and put it back in. If you see my first review, I did showcase the tracker, which for me, after months later, I stopped using because I know that I never lose my stuff. So it's just a wasted space for me. It's just something I have to carry all around as an extra thing. So I just took it out of my wallet, stopped using it. And since I used that tracker card at the very outer pocket, now that's gone, I use it for something way more useful like hotel cards that I can just easily put against the door and it will unlock, or even my transportation card where I can just tap on the machines and I can just easily get on the train or bus. And throughout the months I've been cleaning my wallet up, I've stopped carrying cards that I don't need or don't even use. Like the front flap, I stopped using it. There's not much in there and I feel like I don't even need it anymore. And thankfully Ekster sent me their aluminum series, which is way more thinner and more portable. It doesn't have that flap that I don't need anymore, so I think this is the right one for me. But before I get into that, I want to say that the quality on the Parliament is very good. For the past year, you can tell that the stitching is very, very nice. It's still intact, it's still looking good. And the surface, yes, you can see some scratches, some wear and tear, which is pretty normal because I'm not super, I don't baby my wallet. I would just toss it on a table or something. I don't even throw it around like that, but accidents do happen. It does fall out of my pocket, and it did a couple times fall on the mechanism here, the switch. So far, it still works. It didn't break. Everything is working fine. Over a year, so it still works like the first day I had it. So since the aluminum is new, the switch is pretty rough from the start. So I would say a year later, it would feel like the Parliament, which is really, really smooth. But if I do shake it really hard, cards will come out, but not to the point where it would do it on an everyday occasion. I would really have to shake it out. So the mechanism on this, the thing that they hold the cards inside, it's still really good. So even maybe like a year later, 2 years with this, I will still be perfectly fine. The mechanism is not going to be super loose to the point where the cards can easily fall out. For the look of the aluminum collection, this one looks very sleek, very minimal, which is the style I do prefer. Another reason I think the aluminum is a bit better is it's kind of modular. If you do clean up your wallet from time to time and if you don't need certain things or just carry less stuff, you can take off the band, you can take off the back plate, and all you have is just the middle part itself. Whereas on the Parliament, you know that I couldn't take off the front flap, which I don't need anymore. So it is gonna be bulky, it's gonna stay bulky. Whereas on the aluminum series, you can kind of make it thinner if you wanted to. So far from my experience of the Parliament and the aluminum series, for me, I would say the aluminum is for the ones who don't need a lot of cards, and if they do need to carry some more cards, you have the option to. And if you like the sleek and minimal look, then this one is the one to go for. And for the Parliament, they're for the ones who likes to have that leather look, which kind of looks more expensive in my opinion. It looks good, looks more premium in a sense where it does have a higher class look. So those are my thoughts on these two wallets, a year with the Parliament and I would say like a week or so with the aluminum. Definitely I am going to stay with this because knowing from how I like to be super minimal, this is the one I'm going to stick with. If you do want to check these products out, I do have the links down below. Ekster is having a sale up until the end of the year, so this is a great time to check these out. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more content, and you can find me on Instagram. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.